Hello everyone. Welcome back to Bullion and Beyond. Today we are going to explore in extreme detail one of the most overlooked and misunderstood coins from modern European history. The 10 centimes 1996 Fifth Republic France coin. A coin that looks simple at first glance but carries a deep historical background and a surprising level of collector interest that most people never realize. This is not just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of an entire era of French monetary history. A time before the euro completely changed Europe forever. A time when the French franc still existed and coins like this were part of everyday life for millions of people across France. When you first look at this coin, you may think it has no special value. It is small. It is lightweight. It is made for daily transactions. It was used to buy small items in local shops, markets, bakeries, and street vendors across France. But what makes this coin interesting is not only its face value. It is the story behind it. The year 1996 sits in a very important period for European currency evolution. Countries were preparing for a massive financial transformation that would lead to the introduction of the euro. This means that coins from this period are now seen as part of the final chapter of national currencies in Europe. Collectors around the world, especially in the United States, have developed a strong interest in European pre-euro coins. The reason is simple. Once a currency disappears, it becomes part of history. And anything that represents a closed chapter in global finance becomes more collectible over time. The French 10 centimes coin from 1996 belongs exactly to this category. It is a small reminder of a system that no longer exists. That alone gives it historical value even before considering rarity or condition. Now let us talk about why people online sometimes associate coins like this with extremely high values. In many viral discussions you will see numbers like hundreds of millions or even hundreds of billions being mentioned. These numbers are not realistic for standard circulation coins, but they are often used in online content to highlight excitement and attract attention. The real truth is that value in coin collecting depends on very specific factors. Rarity, condition, mint errors, demand, and historical importance. Without these factors, a coin remains close to its face value. But when all these elements align in a rare version, the value can increase significantly. The 1996 French 10 centimes coin is made from a copper-based composition and features classic French design elements that represent the identity of the Fifth Republic. The artwork on the coin reflects national symbolism and European artistic tradition. These details make the coin visually appealing to collectors who appreciate historical craftsmanship. Even though millions of these coins were minted, the condition of each surviving example today varies greatly. Most coins have been worn down through circulation, which reduces their collectible value. However, coins that remain in near mint condition are far more desirable. One of the most fascinating aspects of coin collecting is the idea of mint errors. These errors happen during production when something goes slightly wrong in the minting process. It could be a misalignment of the die. It could be a double strike. It could be an unusual surface mark or variation in design detail. These mistakes are not intentional. They are accidental. But in the world of numismatics, they can transform an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. This is why collectors carefully inspect every small detail under magnification. Imagine discovering a 1996 10 centimes coin that has a rare minting variation. At first it may look identical to a normal coin. But under closer inspection you might notice something unusual in the engraving or alignment. This small difference could attract serious collector interest. In some cases, rare mint error coins have sold for high prices in auctions because collectors are willing to pay for uniqueness and scarcity. The rarer the mistake, the higher the demand becomes. Another important factor is historical transition. The late 1990s represent a major turning point in European financial history. Countries across Europe were preparing to adopt a unified currency system. This means that coins from this era are no longer just currency. They are historical artifacts. They represent the final phase of independent national coinage before a major economic shift. Collectors value this transition period because it marks the end of an era. The emotional aspect of coin collecting is also very powerful. Many collectors in the United States and around the world enjoy the thrill of searching through old coins hoping to find something valuable. It is not just about money. It is about discovery. It is about the possibility that something ordinary could turn out to be extraordinary. This feeling is what drives millions of people to check their pocket change in old collections. The idea that a small forgotten coin could hold hidden value creates excitement and curiosity. The French 1996 10 centimes coin also carries artistic value. French coin designs are known for their elegance and symbolic meaning. Even small denomination coins often reflect national pride and cultural identity. This makes them attractive to collectors who appreciate not just rarity but also design beauty. The combination of history and art is what makes these coins interesting even if they are not extremely rare. Condition plays a very important role in determining value. A coin that has been preserved in excellent condition will always attract more attention than a heavily worn one. Collectors look for sharp details, clear surfaces, and minimal damage. Coins that appear almost new even after decades are considered highly desirable. This is because they are harder to find as time passes and circulation continues to reduce quality. As the coin collecting community grows worldwide, more people are learning about European coins and their hidden potential. Online platforms, videos, and collector groups have made information more accessible than ever before. People now share discoveries and discuss rare finds in real time. This has increased awareness and interest in coins like the 1996 French Centimes series. However, it is important to understand reality as well. Most standard coins from this series are not extremely valuable. Only specific rare versions or exceptional conditions can bring higher prices. This is why experts always recommend careful evaluation before assuming high value. Professional grading services exist to verify authenticity, condition, and rarity. Still, the excitement remains strong. Every coin collector knows that hidden treasures can still exist in unexpected places. Old jars, boxes, drawers, and forgotten collections often hold surprises. And this is what keeps the hobby alive. The hope of discovery. The possibility of finding something special where no one else is looking. The 10 centimes 1996 franc coin represents more than just currency. It represents history, transformation, design, and the emotional connection people have with physical money. In a world that is rapidly moving toward digital payments, physical coins are becoming more meaningful as historical objects. They remind us of how money once worked and how economies have evolved over time. So if you ever come across old French coins or European centimes, do not dismiss them immediately. Take time to examine them carefully. Look at the details. Understand the year. Research their background. Because sometimes the smallest objects carry the biggest stories. And in the world of coin collecting, even the most ordinary looking coin can spark curiosity and lead to an incredible journey of discovery. This is what makes Bullion and Beyond so special. It is not just about coins. It is about uncovering hidden history that exists in everyday objects. And remembering that value is not always obvious at first glance.